it's Joe from LifeJunkies, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get straight A's in school. Getting straight A's to me is kind of like a science, and I have just 10 steps that I put together that I find kind of help to reach those kind of top grades. And here it goes. So you might be, as I go along, you might be thinking, oh my god, that has nothing to do with school. But it actually really does. So yeah, again, it's a science. So here it goes. And excuse the air conditioning because it's like really hot today because yeah, it's India. So, and I'm just gonna start off by saying in no way getting straight A's is like the best thing ever. Yes, it will make you feel good and boost your confidence, but it really depends on who you are as a person. So just remember that as you're watching this video. So step number 1 is to stay organized and especially do not procrastinate. And the ways that I stay organized is that 1, I always keep an agenda, I think you would call it. So every day I make sure I write down all the homework that I get, and also I write, and whenever the teacher tells me about assignments or tests, I always go to that date and put down today I have blah 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 test. And every night before I go to bed I look through my agenda and go to the date that tomorrow will be and see if there's anything due. And just throughout every day I kind of make notes about the things that I need to do, and just not only about like homework but other little reminders, and like for example I need to download this syllabus or look through this website or something like that. So it's kind of just like a life reminder and how to like organize your time, which yeah, very important. And this is just something that has like a Tom sticker on it that I kind of like. The next thing that you need to do to stay organized is do not stuff your pencils in your bag. Yes, you gotta have a pencil case. And this is just a cute little one that is like a chocolate. And no, it does not smell like chocolates, but I wish it did. And it has like all my colorful pens in it that I'm very proud of. Yes, indeed. And you can have cute ones like that, or you can just get the practical ones like this that is broken, yes. But yes, it's practical, big, and you can put a lot of things in it. Things that I think you would need to include in your pencil case: pens of all different colors, pencils definitely, a sharpener if you don't have the ones that press like this, erasers, rulers, whatever you need, whatever you think you need. And Post-its. Post-its are great ways to remind yourself of things. Another thing that I do to stay organized is just how I take notes. Okay, so this is something that this was from last year. This was my Asian history notebook, and as you can see like this, I always skip pages because it's actually a science kind of thing, because when you look at a notebook like this and you see a whole ton of words on both pages, obviously it's gonna put you off and think, okay, no, I'm not gonna look at this, I'm not gonna spend time studying because my eyes are just killing me. So I think when you write down your notes like this and skip pages, so it's only on one page every side like this, it's just much easier on the eye. And another thing is I always take notes in color because I don't know, it just makes school a lot more fun to me, and it's just a lot neater, and also again it makes studying fun and it's better for your eyes and more interesting. Another thing that I do to stay organized and to be on top of the game is I keep like previous textbooks or practice books that we got from years before. Like for example, I'm done with geometry, but I still keep it just in case I need it for one, like I don't know, algebra 2 trig or something like that, which I don't know if I do, but I just keep it, and just in case I need to go and over something and do extra practice for that thing. So I think it's really important, and it's a good idea because you never know when you might forget something that you need to keep a file. And I keep this in my backpack every day. Every subject has these little tab things, and whenever you get loose papers or stuff like that your teacher gives you, definitely first thing you do, put this in here. And as you'll keep it, you take this to school every day, you'll never forget to bring a paper, and then your teacher will never get mad at you like that. The next thing I have here is, this is my yearly file. So every year, so this is my 9th grade file. Okay, so after 9th grade, I went through all of my papers that I kept in my file and that I just had lying around, stuff like that. And I recycled all the ones that I didn't think I need. But then I kept all the ones that I thought were relevant for years to come, and I might benefit off looking at it again. And so I have 9th English, 9th Biology, 9th French, 9th Asian History, 9th Math, and Miscellaneous. And so step number 2 is always do more than is required. For example, this week you don't get any homework, and then normally you'll be thinking, oh my gosh, no homework, I have nothing to do, I can just party and Facebook every single day, whatever I want. But try not to think like that. When you have no homework, try to think of ways that you can kind of do homework. The more you do things, the better you get at them. So, extra practice. For example, if there's this topic that you don't understand, if you don't understand the unit in math, but that week your teacher doesn't give you any math homework, you should take that opportunity and do extra practice for math and kind of seek help from others if you really don't understand it. Talk to your teacher that week and try to do extra practice in order for you to understand it, so you won't be that behind when next week you have a lot more homework in math. Step number 3 is to read more. And reading, I would say, is the news and novels, different novels. And I think reading is a really important thing because it kind of builds up your vocabulary and it kind of lets you understand more about the world. So if you're reading something about science that you've learned kind of in class, it'll deepen your understandings and allow you to probe into the matter more. And I think reading is definitely a skill that you need throughout your life. So enriching that is probably one of the most important things in school. Step 4 is a good attitude in class and for learning in general. This is a really important step. So having a good attitude in class, good attitude would mean kind of sitting up straight, maybe nodding along to when your teacher tells you stuff in order for you to let your teacher know that you understand things. If you want to do well in school, you have to know that you can't just do nothing, make no effort, don't want to learn, but still get straight A's. So you have to put in that effort in class and for your own learning. Step number 5 is nutrition and exercise. And this is the step that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I thought many of you guys would think that has nothing to do with getting A's. But actually it really does. Again, getting A's is a science. Exercise definitely is a really important thing because one, it keeps you happy and it's a really great stress reliever, and it's really important not to be too stressed out in school. So incorporating exercise in your daily schedule is a really important thing. And another thing that it does is it increases your oxygen flow, your blood flow to your brain, which obviously your blood carries oxygen, and it kind of helps you become more concentrated and kind of develop, think faster in a way. You get what I'm saying? Step number 6 is to set goals for yourself. Setting goals is a really important thing, and I know in school, in middle school, they would make us make SMART goals, and I thought it was the worst thing ever because obviously when you're in middle school, you might not have that ambition that you get when maybe you're in high school or in college or something like that. But whatever state you are in your life, whether you're in middle school, elementary school, or high school, or college, or past that, making goals for yourself, whether it's long-term goals or short-term goals, is a really important thing. Step number 7 is get some sleep. Again, something that you guys typically don't really think of, but getting sleep is a really important thing. Because if you don't get enough sleep, if you get like 3 hours every day, the next morning you're going to be so tired and you're not going to be in any mood whatsoever to learn, and you're just going to shut down completely in class. And the things that your teacher taught you that in that class is going to be totally irrelevant, and you're going to be behind. So it's just setting yourself up for doing more work. So definitely get some sleep. Step number 8 is to prioritize, which it kind of goes hand in hand with all the other steps. A good way to prioritize is, again, having an agenda to kind of set out your afternoon after you come back from school, and like what you're gonna do, so that you know how much time you can spend like relaxing and like taking a shower. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but I used to like write down the days where I'm gonna like wash my hair. Step number 9 is don't stress yourself out, and it's really important for you to know how to relax yourself and know how to de-stress yourself, because if you're stressed all the time, it can actually lead to a lot of like health problems. I think you can like by being too stressed, you can gain weight, and it can lead to ulcers. So you definitely need to know how to de-stress yourself. Ways that you can de-stress yourself is, it really depends on who you are as a person. That maybe it's like, I don't know, playing the guitar, playing the piano, walking your dogs, talking to your friends, going shopping, I don't know, taking a nice bath, taking a shower. I love showers. Those are some serious de-stressors right there. Or whether it's like even like the smallest things, like you can de-stress yourself while you're studying. Even like while I'm studying, sometimes like when it's like for like intense exams, I usually have like some sort of like drink, like green tea or like some sort of juice that I can drink while I'm studying, kind of just to like make me feel more relaxed and stuff, and not as like intense and hyper about it, you know. So yeah, while school is a really important thing, spending that time for yourself is also equally as important, but not too much time. Definitely not too much time where you don't care anything about your school. So yeah, you gotta find that balance. Yeah, balance is a really important thing in school and in life in general, so it's a really good skill to learn how to kind of balance out your life. Okay, the last step, number 10, is probably the simplest step, but equally the hardest step, which is try. It doesn't matter like how smart you are or anything like that. As long as you try, your teacher will give you respect for that. And as long as you try, you will see improvement. You will see improvement, I swear. Whether it's like by like a fraction of a grade, you will see improvement. And after you improve, it'll motivate you even more to like aim for the stars. Being cliche, but it's true. And there you have it. 10 ways that I put together to help you improve in school and kind of get straight A's, whatever you want to call it. And yeah.
Oh, I flew.
She knows how to de-stress herself, right? Someone who sleeps 24 hours of the day. De-stressing right here.
And I will see it.
So beautiful. Hello? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos to come, and definitely more videos. And we have a lot of new surprises for you guys coming up in the next few weeks, so subscribe!